Hello and welcome to my very first marathon vlog. Well, it's my first vlog altogether, so I thought what better opportunity than to do it for a marathon. So a little bit of a backstory for me and my sort of running. So I am 16. No, I'm not. I'm 17 stone, so I'm 110 kilos currently, and I am 6'5". So I am not your usual marathon runner, optimal sort of size, and I have been putting this off for so long. But the reason I wanted to start it is because you don't normally see guys my weight and my size doing marathons or any sort of long distance running for that matter. And the reason for that is because it's fucking hard. So I wanted to shed some light on how I'm going to be training, what sort of training plan I'm going to be following, and sort of my background before this and what I actually do as a job. So I have been training for over 20 years now inside the gym, lifting weights, doing interval sprints, doing rowing, doing all different types of training, everything bar long distance running. So I'm not coming into this, brand new. I have an idea of what I need to do leading up to it, but I will always seek professional help when it comes to this type of stuff. So I am in fact a personal trainer myself. I run my own gym, so I own my own gym in Preston, Lancashire, and we predominantly do functional training, personal training and group PT. So that is sort of where I'm at now with my life. I've just turned 40, so obviously having a midlife crisis. So I want to do a lot of different things what are going to push me and take me out of my comfort zone. Reason why I've never done anything like this before is I have played football from the age of 10 up until this year, so up until the end of 2023. So I've always played Saturdays. I played Saturdays semi-professional level, and then once I finished semi-professional, I just carried on playing Sundays just because I enjoyed it. But like I said, up until last year I stopped because I didn't enjoy chasing 18-year-olds around the park. So we've stopped that now, and now I need something else to get my teeth stuck into. So I did my first High Rocks last year in April, and then I did another one in October, and then another one in November. I've literally just done one 4 weeks ago in January, so we did Manchester, and that was doubles, so everything we did was doubles before now. And I have booked onto my first solo one in Birmingham in October. So I've got about 8 months of training to get myself up to scratch for that. But first, we have a little thing called the Manchester Marathon coming up. So I think that covers the introduction and about how much I hate running. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the week's training plans leading up to where I am now. Then I will start going into a little bit more depth now that I'm into the longer distances, which is starting to get very, very tasty. In June of last year, I decided that I was going to do a half marathon. I didn't do much training. I probably went on 5 or 6 runs before I went and did it. Was that the correct thing to do? No. But did it help me finish? Yes. So I'm glad I did do the runs, because I think that the most I ran up to was 15k before the half marathon in Southport. So I'm glad I did that, because in my head I thought, it's another 6k. Even if I have to walk, I'm going to do it. But should I have done more? Yes, because my time wasn't great. I came in at 2 hours and 9 minutes. For someone like myself who's a fitness professional, it's not good enough. I needed to do better. So, did I ever think I was going to book the full marathon after that? Hell no. But we need to do things what take us out of our comfort zone and keep pushing us on. So, recently we just did a half marathon, which was part of our plan. And we set off out just to run comfortably, just to get it done. And with all the training I've been doing since the last half, I ended up PBing by 19 minutes, which I didn't expect to do at all. So it just shows the consistency of me running every week is paying dividends and is really starting to improve me. So this week is week 5, I think, of my training plan. We're going to do 3 runs this week. We're going to do a tempo run. We're going to do an easy run, which is like a recovery run. And then this Sunday, I am going to be doing a half marathon, but a race, an actual race. So we're going to really go and try and push that time from what we did a couple of weeks ago, because I literally just set off and was just happy to complete half marathon. Like I said, as it ended up, we ended up getting a PB of 19 minutes. So I'm thinking, with a good week's training this week and then the race on Sunday, we're gonna try and push that sort of 150 mark. So like all newbies, when we first start running, we want to get all the pieces of equipment, all the fancy gadgets and stuff. For me, I'm literally just sticking with the basics. So Apple Watch, are they great? This one's quite an old one. It is a little bit out compared to my phone with distances, but as long as I'm sort of in the ballpark of like knowing what speed I'm running at, I'll just use this. You can really get bogged down with all the new fancy gadgets and stuff, the Garmin's, you know, the Apple Ultras. Maybe when I get a bit more into it, I might get one of them. But for now, as a novice runner, I just need the basics. And like I said, too much technology, I think, can go the other way. You can sort of get into your head. You need to really get used to running and going off feel as well. So if you feel good and you feel you can do more, go. If you're feeling the other way and you know you're feeling a bit run down, then you need to listen to your body as well. So sometimes, yeah, having too much technology, it can work against you. So other pieces of equipment I have bought, or I have had bought for me. Everyone was asking, what do you want for Christmas? I just said, get me some running stuff, because I don't have any. So Nike hat. These will make your head look like a torpedo and like you're wearing a swim cap, but they're actually really good because they're thin. You don't like get too hot when you're running, but also they do keep the heat in, which in the winter months you will need. So I got the matching, where are they? I got the matching gloves with them as well. Where did I just put them? There they are. So again, nice and thin, but you can use them with, they've got the thick fingerprint thing, so you can sort of use your watch. they can be temperamental though. Like sometimes I've finished my run and I'm swiping and it just will not work. So they are good, and you do need them when it is cold. And you know, sometimes I'm running at very early in the morning, so keeping warm is definitely a priority. So the next one, which is a big one for me, it's a running vest, and I opted to go with the Innovate one, which has a pocket in the back. So it was on sale, and what they didn't tell you is it was on sale for a reason, because it didn't come with the water pouch, so it didn't come with the lung. And if you want to buy the lung, the Innovate one, it's about an extra 30 or 40 pound. So total cost on that would have been over £100. So I got this one. It's good because I can put my gels in the front, and I can put my phone in the front as well. I hate running with my phone in my hand or in my pockets. So it is really good for that. What I did do is just get like a generic lung for it. One of them to put my electrolytes and stuff in. It is a little bit big for it. So I wouldn't get that one. I'd get a different one. That's a 2 litre one. I probably should have got like a 1 litre. Because, yeah, you do need to stay hydrated, but you don't need as much as you think you do. Like when you're going out on 10Ks and stuff, or 5Ks, 15Ks, you don't really need to take any water beforehand. As long as you are hydrating beforehand and you're fairly hydrated anyway, you're going to be fine. When you get back, obviously, put your electrolytes into your water and you will be fine. I will talk about how I'm going to be fueling on another episode, so that will be interesting. You don't really need to know about fueling when you're running short distances. But for me, being a big lad, it is going to be very, very important as the kilometers creep up. So we're going to wrap it up there today. The next episode, we will be going through what training plan I'm on, how we did at the Blackpool half marathon, and we will go through nutrition. I hope you have took a little bit of value from this, and the video editing, it is a bit shaky. It's my first go, so bear with me, guys, and I will see you next time.